Hey y'all, welcome back to You Felt the Normal Podcast, episode 2. Oh my god, we made it. This is Kai. I use all pronouns just as a reminder. And this is gonna be our college stories episode?
Hey girl, this is Hunter. I use he, them pronouns.
Hello, this is Coda. I use she, her pronouns.
Hi, this is Andrea. I use she, her pronouns.
Hi, this is Christopher. I use he, him pronouns.
And Eden's here. She is eating her dinner and she uses she, her pronouns.
Slay. Okay, who wants to start?
Okay, I have to defend my name before Kai says it. And by that I mean make me seem like a complete idiot on the internet for what I did last year. I'm also playing my Brain Candy game, which is like the 3D screw puzzle games. They're fun. Okay, so last year, let me say.
I'm trying to imagine what you're talking about. What is a 3D screw? Like, is it what I think it is? Okay.
We'll put a picture
No, it's
up
not.
on the screen. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll have live gameplay recorded.
No, it's our version of the Subway servers in the background.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me set the scene for you, right? It's second semester of my freshman year. I've been invited to be like an artist at like an artist vendor event kind of thing called Nerd Stuff at our university. I had forgotten all my jewelry making tools at home, but I needed to make jewelry. And what I do have here, I have sewing scissors. Sewing are movie sharp, extremely sharp, and should not be used as pliers. This is a disclaimer. Don't do what I did.
Subtle foreshadowing. But also background, I have a blood disorder to where if I lose any blood, I am on the ground, asleep, and not in a good way.
Hey, what's it called?
Hereditary phagocytosis. There you go. No one knows what it is. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but if we have listeners with hyperfocuses, they could have a new hyperfocus.
You mean hyperfixation?
Same difference.
No, they're different.
Anyway, yeah, shut up.
So I'm sitting there. I'm on the couch. My finger just slips just at the right time when I go to crunch down on some metal, and I slice my finger, and I go, uh-oh! Right? So I immediately drop everything, and I'm like holding pressure on it. I'm like, who is in the building that I know for a fact has a first aid kit or at least Band-Aids? Kai. So I go down to Kai's room, and I knock on the door, and I'm like, Kai! Right? No answer. No answer. I'm starting to get, so I'm like mean that it gets the door now. It's more like a, Kai! I won't knock over your Red Bull. I'm being dramatic. Let me be me. Still no answer. Now I'm sitting on the ground, and it's more like a, Kai! So now I'm laying on the ground. Occasionally my foot will knock against the door by half a chance, and I'm like, Kai. I'm like sprawled out like a dead body. Kai's door neighbors walk past me, look at me, and go, wait, they can't see my face. They like give me the dirtiest look. Imagine what you think a sorority girl looks like.
Hey, be nice. For context, I'm in a sorority.
Yeah, I'm like trying to like give them a mental picture. So yeah, now I'm just dying on the floor, bleeding out. I think there's still a blood stain at HP. Oh me.
I want to see it.
No.
For a little bit more background knowledge, Chris and I had planned to go get lunch.
I do not be planning to do it.
So I ran to my room to go change and all that fun stuff. So when all this happened, I'm in my bathroom that is not connected to my room. It's across the hall.
Yeah, we had pod style that.
Horror story about that later. Come. So I once again foreshadowing for my story. But so I'm in my bathroom making myself look like a little pretty princess. I'm doing my hair and trying to get my hair to cooperate. Because I remember specifically I was trying to put on my hair bit. It did not want to work. So I'm guessing I was in the bathroom for about 10 minutes fighting with my hair. And then when I finally come out, Chris is in front of my door, just laying there. And I'm like, oh, slave, floor time, period. So I look at him and I'm like, hey, buddy, having some floor time? Chris, you want to make that sound? That's pretty much the sound.
I don't want to. Actually, can we edit that out? I don't want that sound being out there on the internet.
It's going to be in the compilations in like 6 years. I don't think anyone's going to do anything with that.
But,
For $50, I'll do one per audio.
Chris, I'm bored. So I'm walking out of my room and on the bathroom, I'm like, hey, buddy. And then I see the blood that's all over his hand, and I'm like, oh, you see.
Poor Wiley.
Poor Wiley. But I look at him being Chris, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he's obviously not okay. And I'm like, shit, let me go in my room, grab medical supplies. Oh, your game. So I run to my room, grab like 3 Kleenexes, a Band-Aid, and some medical tape.
It was not enough.
It was not enough. But in the moment, it was what I had.
I bleed a lot.
So I'm running out there like, shit. I have him laying on the floor in front of my door. Still just completely not knowing what the hell just happened. I'm holding pressure to his finger with like 3 Kleenexes, like death gripping his finger. I finally get it slowed down enough that I can get him into my room. I don't remember how I got him into my room.
I don't remember either. I think this is the part where I actually just passed out. Well, I have no recollection of this.
Well, yeah, you were not conscious. So we get into my room. I have him laying on my floor. I turn on the fan I have it pointing right at his face. I had just gotten ice water into my water bottle, and I had chocolate. So I'm like, okay, I'm a Rebus Lupin to his ass.
I was getting the princess cream.
For real. So I'm cooling him down. I'm force feeding him chocolate and making him drink water. Because chocolate to get his blood sugar. Because, when you bleed, that's gonna go down.
And mine's already shit.
Yeah. So we get to the point where he completely passes out, and I'm like, no nap time, wakey. He didn't wake up at first. So I start shaking him. I'm like, wakey. And he's like, huh? I'm like, hi buddy, let's stay awake, please.
I love sunshine.
So I start continuously feeding him more chocolate. And to shorten it up, because I'm taking forever on the story, I get him sat up and bandaged up. We're in my room for about an hour.
Yeah, we did not get lunch.
We did, and then you just skipped class.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
trying to go, and I told you no. But I force-fed him. He's alive now. He was bleeding for 5 days after that, and he should have gotten stitches according to our EMT friend.
Guys, college roommates. Gotta love them.
I hate them the first year.
Evil love, y'all. So sorry,
Not
girl.
even at the end of it. I'm gonna show you later. I have like a part of your laugh from the last episode.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny.
Anyway, so what should we start off? Okay, background story, guys. Okay, guys. So I moved in my freshman year with my ex-friend from high school.
Hey.
We had another friend that came also to Northwest.
And me and her met on this kind of like dating site, but like for roommates. And so that's how we met.
My college room?
My college roommate.
That's not what they use anymore.
Okay, at the time.
But they don't use that anymore.
So we're gonna skip a lot of details. Blah blah blah. We all meet. Blah blah blah. Oh look, we're friends. Blah blah blah. Here it comes, second semester of freshman year.
Like when we came back second semester, everything just changed.
They said that we changed, but it's because we had another group of friends, and they said you guys act differently around them. I just know how to act around different like vibes of friends. If that makes sense. Every group of friends has different vibes, so you kind of act accordingly.
Yeah.
It's not being fake. It's just the way life is, guys.
And you have different comfort levels with different friends.
Exactly. This group of ex-friends was very black.
They didn't want us to know anything about them and know anything about us. What?
What did you say? I said black.
Oh.
Now you said black. I was like, honestly, that makes sense because that's me, Ari, and Jess.
What? I was gonna say, I have a C tag.
Like, huh?
I will take
for a second. Ex-friends were black.
Like they just, I don't know. They're very territorial. Very they don't like people. Judgmental. Like rude. They just don't like people who aren't them.
Yeah, and then you have the other group of friends that's very chaotic, very fun, very funny, very no filter. It was just all around fun.
And you can say whatever you want and just like
No judgment.
no judgment.
You
We
know,
listen and we don't judge.
Exactly. So anyway, that caused a lot of problems. Blah 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 blah. There was confrontation between our two ex-roommates and Coda.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Basically, they kicked Coda out of the group.
Yeah, but I decided to leave before that because they were bitches.
So then we go into second year of college, sophomore year. Coda is very happy living with one of her friends. I decided to stay and try to patch things up with them. Don't do that, guys. When I tell you my life was miserable, it was miserable. So blah blah. I know I keep saying blah, but guys, it's so long a story. We're not over that.
here comes a weekend near Thanksgiving. So I'm like, let's do a Friendsgiving dinner. We decided to have it in my apartment. My ex-roommates were like, we don't want any space to be invaded. We don't want Coda here, blah, blah. And it's like a bunch of BS. It was so stupid. I literally was so stressed. I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, what do I do? She said, and guys, Latina moms, amazing. Anyway, she said, they're not the ones that pay your bill. I do. And I said, you can have your friends over. Point blank, period, guys. Like, seriously. She was right, though. I'm thinking paying my bill. So I had them over. I told them they were coming over when they already gone for the weekend. If I was wrong for that, I'm sorry. I want to have my friends over.
Oh my gosh. You should mention that they like told you to go to.
So when they found out that they came over, when they came back from the weekend, after I told them that I had friends over, they disinfected the whole freaking apartment.
Yeah, like dirty ass roaches.
Yeah, they disinfected stuff. They were washing stuff. They literally acted as if this place had been contaminated. Not to mention, then we had a little meeting, and they said I could have easily grabbed my stuff and walked all the way to the community building. I was like, wow. They're like, you could have done it anywhere else. And they were being so snarky. They were being so rude. They acted like they were high and mighty.
Yeah, they're putas. Is that the right? That's the right word.
Period.
What do you Spanish, Coda?
That was the first word I learned in Spanish.
You always say mad words first.
My dad taught me that word in Spanish.
That's crazy.
I went to Pendejo.
The same thing, but
What?
Thank
Actually,
you.
no, I learned, andale, viva, viva.
Oh.
Speedy Mangales.
Oh, yes. But they were mostly just mad because Coda was there. They were intimidated by you, Coda, or something. Because the fact that they hated the, I don't know.
I don't even know what I did. They just really hate me.
They said, I don't know, they didn't like you at all.
No.
So then after that, I decided to leave. And when I told them and broke the news that I was be moving out the following day, tell me why they started cleaning the apartment. And then they started knocking on my door. It's like, this is yours. This is yours. This is yours. Why are you touching my stuff? I'm going to go and get it, and I'll go pack it up. I tell you guys, they thought they were really not. They were all high and mighty, thinking that they were better than everybody else.
They still do.
The
Yeah.
lesson here, guys, do not room with anyone like that. If you are still afraid to leave a friendship, you'll make better friends. I promise you.
No, if you feel trapped or like you can't be yourself fully, then they're not worth your time.
They're not worth it. They're not worth it.
Period.
Okay, who's next?
Next question. Wait, no.
Next story.
Next caller.
So this is the first time I'd ever been to
Oh my god.
one of the bars that was in our town. There's like fucking free for some reason. Like
We're a bar school. We're not a party school.
yeah, not a party school but a bar school. But I had never gone to one of these locations before.
What is this location? Like it's a drug deal.
This was not my this was not my vibe. This was not my energy. And so we
Why are you talking like Iron Man right now?
Iron Man.
Okay.
Maybe that's Kiki Palmer. Have a good day. Please take post down. This is my sister that was killed by a metro train. Maybe that's Kiki Palmer.
What?
That's a side of the internet that I don't think person has.
Okay. But anyway, I get invited, and they're like, "You should come with us to the bar this one day." And I'm like, you know what, tea. Like, you only have to be 19 to enter. You just can't drink. So I'm like, tea, whatever. Like, probably never gonna do this again. I'm a little nervous, but I'm like, I'm just gonna say yes. Anyway, what's the worst thing that can happen? And I arrive at the pre-bar location. And the number one thing I can remember is a Hamilton.
Yeah.
A Hamilton. There was Hamilton being watched. There was a lot of trying to sing along that was happening in this very, and then it was the first time that I got to use what we like the safe ride feature here, and so I'm nervous. Like, I'm already nervous because they're like a random van is coming to get us, and I'm like,
They're white vans.
yeah, they're white vans, and so I'm here.
They are marked though.
They're marked.
They are marked.
it's still just the idea of like we're here, we're watching Hamilton, and all of a sudden like we're getting in a white van and going to a bar. And I've never been to a bar before in my life.
Pre-K
So-
for us. Sorry.
No, you're good, Boogie.
Yeah.
So you know what's really funny is my dad's name is Jared, but my dad went to K to get my mom's engagement ring.
Oh, that is quite an impression. 5 feet to be exact. Wait, are we?
Yes, we're
Okay,
going.
okay.
We're keeping that in.
But
Yes, please.
we're sitting there, we're waiting. It's like on your phone is like a fucking app. They're like, they will be arriving at 11:02 p.m. And I'm like, cool, slay, whatever. I literally feel like I'm about to get kicked out. So I'm sitting outside. It's cold. I'm standing outside waiting for the white van to show
It's
up.
cold.
And the white van eventually shows up, and they're, you know what? They take us around town a little bit. I'm just sitting in the seat. And we pull up to like this random like neighborhood in the town, and like 3 more people get on, and one of them smells like marijuana. Just this full marijuana smell hits the bus, and I'm like, oh, this agitating, grating voice. And they start talking about like Kanye, like not Kanye West, the Drake video, I think, with like his massive schlong.
Oh, that Drake.
Oh my god.
And they start talking about that. Yeah. And I don't remember, but I think like for some reason I also decided to talk to them. Don't know why. But it was like, what celebrity would we be okay with like kidnapping? I think was like the topic of discussion.
How do you remember all this?
I was probably the only person there who could remember things.
We're drunk.
Yes, we were.
I was not. I will preface this by saying I was
Sober people,
I
let's
was not
go.
inebriated. I was not intoxicated. Billie Eilish is proud of me.
Okay, that was a different time.
I was the complete opposite. Okay.
We arrive at the place, and first of all, the walls are fucking grimy. Like
This is
Powerhouse. Yeah. It literally looks like a Sims 4 build. Describe it as.
No,
This shit,
it's so real.
this shit is literally the corner of San Myshuno. We've arrived in San Myshuno. We arrived at Powerhouse. And I'm sitting there waiting. And I know that I am of age to be in here. You have to be like 19 to get in. I'm either 19 or 20 at this point. But still I'm there like, what if he thinks my ID is fake and he gets fucking mad at me? Like what if he yells at me? What if I get kicked out? Of course that doesn't happen. And they draw a little X on your hand so like people know not to give you alcohol. Like, okay, work, I guess. Like, whatever you have to do. And we go in there, and this place is like a Cracker Barrel if they did meth. That's what I'm gonna describe it as.
Why are you saying they don't do meth at Cracker Barrel?
Because
Have you been to a Cracker Barrel?
but what
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel is a vibe. Cracker Barrel is a vibe, okay? And yes, it is. The walls are covered with a bunch of random shit, but it's a bunch of random like tea, like it's slay, right? Powerhouse, however, is decorated like a 30-year-old smoker's man cave. There's like random like signs on the wall, beer labels, like and like neon lights and stuff, and a bunch of like random shit. It literally is like a man cave for like somebody who smokes in their basement. And I sit down at the table. I sit down at a table because first of all, there's fucking people everywhere. Of course, there's like
People are fucking everywhere. What?
there's people everywhere.
Didn't you come with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sitting at a table.
I think did we take 2 vans? We did.
Did we take 2 vans?
We had to take 2 because there was 5 or 6 of them, and there wasn't enough space in one.
Who did I go with?
No, I could have swore we all had to just take one van. There was literally like 8 people that for that.
I thought
It was a big
van was after.
I went once and
But anyways, I'm sitting there at the table, and like somebody else comes up to the table and has like alcohol, and they're like, "Do you want some?" And I'm like, "No," and it's like, "No, like it's okay, like I bought it, like just have it." I'm like, "No, really, like I don't." I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not into this vibe. Like, I'm scared.
Was it a random person?
Girl,
Girl, were you getting hit on at
Uh,
Powerhouse?
no, I was not getting hit on. It was somebody that I knew. I just don't want to say.
That's fair. Okay.
But I was like, no, I don't wanna do that. And then comes the fun part. We enter into the dance room. And there is a stripper pole in the middle of this location. There's a stripper pole. It's a bar in
It's a bar trying to be a club.
Nowhere.
My dad got a fucking lap dance from a 9-month pregnant woman in the middle of butt pop nowhere.
What if she was doing a lap dance that literally activated her labor and her water broke in your dad's lap? But anyways, I'm sorry, this is taking too long.
That's what she said.
I wanted to go on that stripper pole so bad, but there was never any room because, and this is one thing that I noticed because I like stood in the back, like I was having my your name moment in like a fan fiction because I was just kind of getting
You were yearning for the pole.
I was yearning for the pole, but like I was the only one in the building I feel like who wasn't drunk, and so I got to like observe the atmosphere in a way that other people didn't.
It's really concerning.
And one of the things that I noticed was that when I looked out there, it looks like the same 5 people copy and pasted. It looked like literally like same pink shirts, like hoodies, like same hair. It looked like the same 5 people copy and pasted. I wanted on a stripper pole so bad. And there was never any room. And then the place was when the place was finally about to shut down,
Oh, y'all.
and there was less people on the dance floor. I still didn't go on there because I swear I smelled vomit. I absolutely swear I smelled it, and it smelled so bad. Nobody else gave a fuck. Everybody else was still fucking whipping their hair and all of this shit. The worst part was like 80% of the songs played in there. I had no idea what the songs were, and so I couldn't even like vomit.
That's why I get drunk because then they all sound the same.
You didn't get drunk. You were somewhere else. The whole night, almost like an idol animation, like an NPC idol animation, was swinging her fucking head back and forth, and just like rolling her body, like it was actually so funny. But then here's the real feature. This place is about to close, and I'm like, okay, so what's tea? Like, can we go back? And then I get told that they are going to another. It's like 1 a.m, and they're going to another one, and I'm like, okay, fuck this.
Did you end up at Shooters?
And I take another safe ride back home, and then I went inside, and I was just like, never again.
Okay.
Never again.
Okay, guys, so freshman year, second semester, at the end of the year, we all got this place called
Chris and Kate's.
Kate's ice cream place, okay? So we have a friend who's kind of very oblivious of her surroundings, okay?
Oh, this story.
My friend, who shall not be named, she was like, we should, pull a prank on her. And I'm like, all right, what do you want to do? She was like, let's take her phone. And I'm sitting right next to this other friend, so I'm like, all right, cool. I secretly take her phone away, give it to my other friend, and we keep it hidden. This girl, I tell you, I think it's been about 5 or 10 minutes until she finally noticed that her phone is missing. She starts freaking out. She's like, where's my phone? Have you guys seen my phone? We're like, no. Her Snapchat location is off. She can't find her phone. She's literally freaking out. And we're trying to hold our laughter. Did I feel kind of bad? Kind of. Did the other friend feel bad? No idea, but we were totally laughing. She was panicking, and it came to the point where she thought she threw her phone in the trash can. When I tell you, this girl put her whole freaking arm in the trash. Mind you, there's probably a lot of melted ice cream in there. There's like stuff in there, guys. It's a pretty warm day outside. She sticks her hand in there. She starts moving trash. Now she's looking for her phone, and we're just like, oh my gosh. We're laughing hysterically. Did I feel bad? I think I did at this point, but did I give her phone? Not yet, honestly. What do you mean? Guys, I was just what do you call it? I was the sidekick, okay? I was not the villain in the stories. Yeah, I was the sidekick, okay? I was just doing what I was told. I'm a very obedient person. I listen to my friends sometimes. Are they always good? No. So when she takes her hand out of the trash and she finally somewhat cleans it, We're like, oh my gosh, here's your phone. And she's like, what? She was like, it was not there. We're like, yes, it was. What are you talking about? Yes, it was.
Gaslight your friend?
We totally gaslighted her. But it didn't go on for long because then we told her the truth. And she was so upset that she put her hand in the truck. Honestly, lesson here, guys. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings. Any other stories?
I have. So, as was mentioned in our first episode, I'm an art major. I also happen to be a skateboarder. One day I had to run to New York City to get a canvas that was probably just like at my shoulder level, and I'm 5'3", so it's a pretty tall canvas. It was for my final for painting, and I went, I need a speed boost. I'm late for class, so I'm on this skateboard, and there's a hint with my painting. Oh, for context, my final painting I gave to Kai as a kind of a gift, being like, I'm proud of you, I love you. Because I'm a good fake dad, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use this giant ass hill that's right outside Colden Mall. It's like, you know the hill between Karen, like HP and Colden?
Yes.
That hill.
The hill.
And I went, speed boost! So, with this giant ass canvas, my strawberry matcha in hand, I go, fuck it, we ball. And the canvas starts to act as a fucking, sail, and I go faster than expected. I'm losing control. There was a class in one of the classrooms along the windows, and all they hear is headphone warning.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's all they hear. And they look outside, and it's just a little fucking twink. Canvas, a straw, my watch gone. I'm looking down at my hands like I've committed a murder, and it's just green.
Oh my god.
I was more upset than the blood that was running down my leg, right? So I speak to class, mind you. I can't lay there and act in hurt. I speak to class, and I get to class, and I'm like, hey, Armin. He's like, Armin's my painting professor. And he's like, this man is a middle-aged German immigrant. I love him so much. Jesus Christ, but I need you to imagine a middle-aged man saying this with the thickest German accent.
Can we put a picture of Armin on the screen? Is that allowed? Can we do that?
Yes. He goes, why are you late? And I go, I fell. And he went, again? Because I hurt myself a lot. As previously mentioned. The class I skipped to go get lunch with Kai was painting.
Keep in mind, this is the same week.
This is the same week.
Oh my god.
My finger's still bleeding. And so I walk in, I go, Armin, can I go get a bandage? And he went, what did you do? And I pull up my leg, and he just looks me dead in the eyes and goes, Christopher, I think you were born to suffer. And I went, thanks, Armin. He went, oh, it's a good thing. 7 remix. Armin, what the fuck? That same last year, I was talking to one of my friends about my comic book series that I've been writing forever. And he goes, you said comic book?
Why do you sound like Victor?
You do sound like Victor.
You said comic book? Come here. And he takes me to the pit. The pit is what we call where the student studios are located. It's in the basement of our essay. There's no ventilation. It is a pure concrete room.
So it's the murder.
We have drains and everything.
Good to know.
And you can get into the walls.
That's concerning.
Walls! But he takes me to the studio, and one of our seniors last year, their senior project was a comic book, and he's like, you can do comic book. You will do comic book. You can sound like Victor.
Wait, is he Russian?
No, I just get it to a German accent.
Oh, okay.
Chase. Say Jason that accent.
James.
Nation.
Yes! Jay's Nation. How you feeling? I ship JB, yes. JB, oh, JB, no.
Anyway,
I have a hex jack.
not that extra.
Bro, have you seen the whole cold?
Focus.
Okay, that was my story. I just hurt myself a lot. Actually, I hurt myself recently.
So, you know how earlier I said something about in the showers? This is his story.
These are their stories. Dun dun! Dun 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 dun.
So, it is my freshman year of college. And I'm leaving Math out of this because anonymity, obvi. But several of the people in my pod
have boyfriends. And I'm like, slay, pop off, glad you're happy. But sometimes it would be a little concerning. And my RA and I became on a first name basis, and we became besties. Because of the amount of times I had to text this man, they're fucking in the showers again.
Oh my gosh.
It got to the point where just every time my RA saw me, it was, hey, have they done it again? Like, no. Okay, good. I still feel so bad for you with that. I'm like, thank you. It's horrific. Point where they're fucking in. What is so attractive about dorm bathrooms that really says, I want to get fucked in that shower?
I mean, maybe they want to get caught.
People are still going in and out of the bathrooms.
The public.
Curtains were closed. But I could hear everything.
The thrill of being caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I used the public bathrooms on my floor.
Okay, you probably used my bathroom.
We weren't close at this point.
Do you remember when Mason had to knock on the people's doors when they were fucking with the door open?
Yeah.
What?
HP was crazy.
Wait, what?
Peril was crazy. So this happened on my floor. So floor up, and these people, loud fucking, door open, bed shaking, and Mason had to go, that's life. I want to quit. The next day, he just, hey, can you at least shut your door?
Anyway,
Wow.
It's like those people that were caught in New York City under the fucking blanket around children at the park at that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. Weekend before homecoming, and me and my friend say that we're gonna go get lunch or dinner, one of the two. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go shower before we go. And Janisa I lost track of time because we were like, we're gonna go get lunch. It was dinner. We're gonna go get lunch at 5. Janisa remembers that she has to shower at like 4:30. So Janisa's like, okay, I have to stop talking in third person. I say, okay, I'm gonna go shower real quick and then go get dinner. So I finish my shower, blase. I realize I forget my big towel. So I'm just like, it'll be fine. We'll be dry by the time you get home. Because it's dorm rooms and you have to walk bathroom to door to room. So I get out of the shower, I take 2 steps, and then I bust my ass. I bust my ass, and then my foot slides into the wall.
oh my god. Oh,
Ironically, nothing was broken. Surprisingly,
I just need to confirm. You had clothes on, right?
I was close.
Okay.
We were not naked. I was close.
That would have been a lot worse.
I'm like, where are your clothes at? I did that a couple times just because I didn't feel like it. I didn't care.
Hunter is next.
So it takes me forever to stand up because I hurt my ankle. We thought it was broken. Somehow it wasn't. It's spiky. I used it. I end up missing my first college homecoming because I had to go home because I couldn't walk for a week. And then one of my friends sends me a picture. Actually, no, she doesn't send me a picture, but she texts me. She's like, "Was that you that went out in that ambulance yesterday?" That's the story.
Yeah.
That's my truth. I'm scared. Wake up.
No, I'm ready. Bill.
I'm so scared. Okay. I also have a story about shower. Oh my god. The fucking song. The fucking Korean ballad. Okay, I think this was sophomore. I think this was sophomore year. And I lived on the same floor as a international student from South Korea, I believe. And I would, for some reason, like there's 2 showers in the pod bathroom, right? And so for some reason, like our shower times were like the same, right?
Okay.
And so while I'm showering, I can just hear this like Korean ballad playing in the other shower, and I wanted to know what it was so bad. I had to know what it was so bad. Like because I thought it was good, and not only that, but it's just like it's one of those things like once you like think about it and you have that question, you're like, I have to know the answer. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? Call out, hey, what song are you listening to right now? We're both naked in a shower. We're both naked in a shower. What are we doing? And then one time I tried, what's it called? The phone thing? Shazam. But because of the because of the water, it couldn't pick up the sound and it didn't work. And he listened to this song like literally all the time. And so I would hear it and it made me so like viscerally angry when I was so
Oh my gosh.
and I was like giving updates too. Like I would literally be asked like, have you figured out what the song is? And I was like, I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Until one day towards the end of the fucking year, we finally made it. And I was in the shower. I took my cellular device. I stuck my phone outside. Shazam on, and it finally did something. And in my liked videos my liked songs on Spotify now, I'm never fucking losing this. Hold on, let me open up Spotify. We're gonna find it right here, right now, because this was so incredibly important. Like songs. We're gonna scroll down. I got 205. Definitely towards the bottom.
I remember getting updates about this.
About it.
So fucking bad. Wait, okay.
Hunter, actually, I think the first time I met you, it was because you were hanging out with my ex.
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately.
I'm joking.
That's okay. I know it's in here. I know I have it on my Spotify. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I guess
I'm not seeing it right now. What is mystery water? Oh, okay, that was from a Roblox game, period. You don't fucking know about Roblox. Oh, and then let's continue this. So, towards like the very end, so I looked for the song. Towards the very end of sophomore year, I think it was like right at the end, and I was there for a little bit later, and I thought that like basically everybody had left. So I went to take a shower, and I got in the shower, and I think like I needed to like pee or something happened through the shower. Like you know how that happens sometimes, and you just like have to go. And I'm like, it's literally fine. Like I'm the only person here, and so I literally stepped out of the shower. That international student walked into the bathroom, saw my whole cock and balls. And you know what? I was his RA the next semester. And that's all, period. So I'll find the song, I swear I'll find it.
Last year for spring break, a group of us, it was like
7?
7 or 8 of us.
It was 7 because that's how many could fit in the car.
It was exactly 7 people. So we go to Branson, and this is towards the end of the trip, right? So that's like one of the last days, and the driver of the car and Coda actually,
Yes.
y'all go into the store, y'all go to Walmart to get something. I don't remember what it was, but y'all were gonna be in there for a second, and everybody else was just gonna sit in the car and wait.
And we told everyone, text us if you need us to get you anything.
Yes.
We're the only ones going in, so this will be a quick trip.
Yes. So we were all supposed to just stay in the car because it was supposed to be a quick trip to Walmart. Now, why in their fucking brains did Miley and Tess decide to get out of the fucking car and go into Walmart? Not one, they didn't tell driver and Coda. 2, they just got out of the car and left. And 3, didn't they go in for like food or something?
Yeah, they went in for food that we could have gotten for them. And it was like one thing.
Yeah, so they go in the store.
And we
You go.
and we literally come out like 4 minutes later.
Yeah, y'all probably came back quicker than that. Y'all probably came back.
And we're like, where the fuck are they?
And I just, they went in the store, and I'm like, and they just like, what?
The driver was not just pissed, like infuriated, seething. Like murder were in her eyes. I don't know how to the words.
That drive home, all I'm gonna say is that drive home was silent.
It was
Back to the Airbnb, it was silent.
oh, it was tense. Because she did go off on them, but like in a way too nice way. She was too easy on them.
I agree.
But yeah, it was tense.
You guys should do on the right there.
Oh my god. Okay. But okay, keep in mind this was a 6-hour trip to there. That doesn't include.
Well, the back trip was fine.
Yeah. But 6 hours of driving in one car, 7 of us.
I will say part of the group did make it out. Okay. Just you and Coda.
No. I think us as a group, when we take a trip, we'd be fine.
Yeah,
I think so. She was better on the way back.
Yeah.
But that's because she was tired.
She was fucking tired.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't know what grinder is, take this mic. I'm actually gonna.
Nope, here you go.
So it's really funny because sometimes, like when I'm single, I will download dating apps clearly to make fun of straight men because especially Grindr. Like,
They're not on
no, honey, those straight men.
the DL trade.
There were so many people on the football team that were like, "Well, thanks," and I'm like, "No," and I got a full thing.
The way I learned what a DL trade was in the 30. Okay. Keep going.
So, how do you explain Grindr? Grindr is a hookup app for gay men, right?
Yeah.
That's all it is. One of the options on there though for like, why are you here? Is networking. So as a bit, I put networking there, and I'm like, I'm just fucking with guys. But then I start having a normal ass conversation with this dude, and I think he's pretty cute, you know. But we have a first date. Our first date is watching Spy Kids in my apartment.
Why? Which one?
It's the only one that they have on Netflix, so it's like the newest one, which it sucks and it makes me sad.
Oh,
Because
okay.
no, it doesn't have to be the magic of the Spy Kids.
It
You know what I mean?
doesn't.
There were no thumbs.
No thumb.
No thumbs.
In this case, that's how I met your father. It's actually how you met my stepdad.
But so my roommate was like, so if anything goes down, I'm in the next room, just scream.
That's fair.
That leads me to everything.
That is so wild.
One day,
Focus on this one.
One story at a time, Chris.
you're right. Sorry, the ADHD is kicked in. But so we're like hanging out and everything's going well, and then I'm like, I probably fucked up. I'm weird. I can't read social cues. And then he keeps texting me, and he gets to be weird. And that's how I met my boyfriend. And I love him very much. But now we joke that we met through. Now we joke that we met through networking. Because how the fuck am I supposed to tell my parents I met my boyfriend?
LinkedIn, actually.
On some campus profile,
Like a networking event. But okay.
the career fair.
Last funny story. One night, me and my boyfriend, we were making out. All we were doing. And then Aura knocks on the door and goes,
It's good.
Chris? And I go, of course. Like, full pause. My music's still going in the background. It was either 505 or Do I Want to Know?
Going back to you. I wish he's gonna kill me.
And she goes, I think you have a couple socks that are in my laundry. And I'm like, okay, give me a second. And then, like, I get my socks or whatever. And then me and my boyfriend just start laughing. And Aura, like, texted me later that night. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Actually, I don't want to know. Do I want to know? I know.
She did not.
She loves him more than she loves. And that's the Aura paradigm.
Alright.
I know. She already asked me earlier. She's like, is your boyfriend coming over? I miss him. And I'm like,
Damn.
I saw your boyfriend today.
I love him. I had, like, spaghetti rolled himself around me. Just insistent.
Guys, for context, if I make fun of Chris for being gay, I'm also a raging dyke.
And I make fun of them for it.
So, like, I'm not being homophobic. Well, I am. Don't cancel me, though, because I'm also gay.
Wait, actually, I'm not gonna tell you.
It's not a James Charles and Jeffree Star situation, I promise.
Crazy. I don't get that reference.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna say the story because I don't know how it's going.
Okay.
Okay.
Me, Raleigh,
Oh, that one.
yeah.
Where were we?
Polycule?
No. That is my child.
So,
I just want to mention that I put glitter in my coffee.
So this is a story that will probably have some continuous updates. As we go along. Because it did just happen, like, yesterday.
And it's fucking crazy.
So, the other day, it's just sugar. Good old Janisa, she was like, hey, I just got a new car for context. I love him. Him. His name is Gus. His name is Gus. They're a gender fluid queen because I definitely am used to calling my car female.
Which I want to know how that whole thing started, like calling vehicles like her.
I don't know. But anyway,
I'm
it's a
gonna
2019 Hyundai Santa Fe SE. She's cute.
Alright, what's the license plate number?
I don't
No.
Oh,
Don't share it either way.
It's a new car. I don't have plates yet. They're coming in the mail.
Hey, mine are expired.
I have paper plates. Anyway, guys. So, don't admit that, Chris.
I'm getting new ones. Mom's sending them.
Oh,
Okay.
I gave them right now anyway.
that's fair. Anyway, so Janisa thought she left her headphones in the back of my car. Because she was in my back seat. Not like that. She was just sitting back there.
That's crazy.
Not like that.
Okay, guys, I know I'm gay. We don't need to chapel right now, though.
The animatronics do get it.
Guys, this is why I can't tell stories. But, so, I'm looking in my backseat, and I'm like, okay, maybe these are the headphones. So I just see something black and shiny, and I'm like, okay, period. Pull it out. It's a whole ass phone.
Yes.
We don't know whose phone that is.
There's butt cheeks on it.
No, for real.
So, like,
She's a gorgeous woman, by the way.
so
Phone.
the lock screen, it's a bunch of pictures. I don't know her. Sydney Snape, I think. Or Destiny Snape.
Destiny Snape.
Destiny Snape. She's an OnlyFans model. She is the lock screen for this phone.
Right.
So this is just some stranger's fucking phone in my car. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this?
And they're literally screenshots from TikToks and stuff. I did my research. That's how we know her name and all that.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it restarted. I'm pretty sure it's a drug dealer phone.
Yes.
Because
It's giving
why
those
is there an
vibes.
alarm that goes off every night at 9:20 and then 9:50?
I told Tia, real bitch eating
What,
pepperoni
at
pizza.
9:20 p.m. and then 9:50 again?
What if they just meditate
I don't
for
know.
30 minutes every morning?
I'm also that's slay actually. But no, what the thing is though, this is a new car. They should have found that shit when they were detailing it. They did a really shitty job. But like, what the fuck?
I kind of love that.
But yeah, I might have a new burner phone.
That's neat.
It's a Galaxy S10.
Oh, just
Burner
kidding.
phone, I don't know. Burner phone number. Burner phone number. Drop. Yeah.
Let's prank call Wendy. Like that one Shane Dawson video where they.
Oh my god. Hold on.
I know.
If we can get it open, we'll do a prank call session.
Yeah. No, real. Anyhow, man. Okay, so this is not a college story, but it kind of is. Anywho, it's not fucking anal beads. No. Anyway, so I have two younger siblings. They are in middle school. I was gonna say, Andy also has a storage cell.
Oh, sorry, mommy.
Don't worry. Okay.
Yes.
My little sister and her friend decided it'd be a great idea to prank call McDonald's 20 times.
Oh my gosh.
It's registered under my mother's name.
Luckily, I have friends that work out of
We're listening.
McDonald's.
So my friend and adopted child, B, texted me and went, hey, why is your mom calling McDonald's? They called McDonald's so many times that they were getting ready to call the cops. That's called rats.
Dang.
Izzy got her phone taken away for like a week because my dad's a big softie. Right? If mom had it, the phone would have been gone. Phone would have been gone
Forever.
Before till college.
No,
For
I think before till college. Forever. She would have been using messenger pigeons.
We just like once I retire, and once the kids graduated, the only way you're gonna reach me is by horse and messenger pigeon. And I'm like, okay.
Not the message.
Force the mess.
I love my dad.
That's great.
Easy
Bring back
story.
domesticated.
Guys, I have so many feelings about pigeons.
So hold on, guys. You're trapping my neck.
Your neck.
Your neck?
Ankle.
I changed the story, guys. This is also not college related, but I had to change it because it's so funny prank call. No, it's actually so messed up. That's so good. So I went to a birthday party.
Nosferatu helps you put in your tampon. Nosferatu puts in tampon.
Ayuda, por favor.
Mommy, I'm scared. Oh my god. That's what happens. After we're done recording, I have to tell you the craziest shit about auditions yesterday. Easy story. It is a Monday night as we were recording this.
Now we're gonna go to prank call telling because I got okay, guys. So I went to a birthday party, birthday outing, whatever, with some old friends, and all of a sudden okay. For context, literally there was only like 3 girls and my sister, another girl and me. Oh, and then the birthday boy's sister, and the rest were boys. Okay, context, literally just boys. So they're like, let's prank call. Okay, this is our prank calling. They prank called this one girl that we know. And they're prank calling that stuff, okay? So they start prank calling like your dad's not coming back for whatever shit. When I tell you that some of the stuff, because her real dad seriously is not in her life, we literally have to tell them that joke now, okay? Because she was like, what? You're like, your dad's not coming home.
That is wild.
Have you put a picture of my face for that on the thing? Like, I still got the that. Daddy issues, pretty much.
No, Chris.
Your father.
Life anymore. Like I stopped. That's not okay.
That one show's got a context joke. It's like, number 11, your father will die.
Oh my god.
It was so freaking bad. They said never think of this again. Well, you know what? Now it's okay. It's from the internet. Oh well. Teach you not to mess with people like that.
No,
Don't
that's
make
wild.
that joke.
Mm-hmm.
There. And now my brain is dead. But now at some point I need to go back upstairs and tell the students more.
Okay, Janisa.
You know what? I'm gonna tell the random house story because that one makes me the most.
Okay, but you gotta let me. Okay, there will be all the defense. Okay. Let's start.
Okay, so it's Halloween and all the bars are closed at this point. So we're
Wait, is this when you drove me around?
yes. Did I put you on to a random house?
No.
What to a random house? We'll get to that.
Listen.
Wait,
Just listen.
Okay. Mine's the correct perspective.
Okay, hold on. In some things, when you
The important pieces I think are important.
Are you letting you give me directions yet?
what are you talking about?
Okay.
I did. That was not my fault. Wait.
Get to the story.
Anyway, tell the story.
Okay.
It's post bar. We're getting food at a restaurant. One of our other friends is like,
Okay, it's not a restaurant. It's a
it was a restaurant food truck.
okay food truck. Yeah.
So
We were outside. It was raining.
it's raining. We're at the food truck, and we're getting food. And our other friend, she's like,
Hold on. We gotta give every detail.
What do you mean?
Even the man.
What do you mean? Detail. This is just about the random house part.
No, the whole part. Janisa, they need to know the whole story.
Okay. Well, the only part of that I know is that y'all talked to this random dude, and he was like, "Yeah, I know a party that's going on."
Okay, no. Okay, so we get to the what is it called? The food truck. And then we're waiting in line, and then there's this girl. She's like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I'm like, "Okay." So I take a picture with a random girl.
Question. I thought this was just about the random house party.
No, this is the whole story.
Oh, if we're doing the whole story, then we have to go back to Powerhouse.
Okay, fine. Then we go back to Powerhouse.
Then that would make this story like 20 minutes long.
Okay. Plus, nothing really happened at Powerhouse.
Yeah, externally. You guys.
Girl, nothing really happened besides things.
Text message. Girl, what do you mean by that?
Wait,
I'll
what?
explain that after podcast.
Okay.
With,
Okay.
we stick to just the house.
Well, we have to. Okay, we'll stick to.
Because the girl that you and
I remember stuff.
was not part of the house story.
But she was part of the story. Okay, can I just.
You know what? You tell the story, and I'll fill in the pieces that I think are important.
It's not.
Great, guys. Hey, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we're waiting in line, and then there's this like one old dude. He's like trying to convince us that we're in the wrong line. Yeah, he pissed us off, and the lady, she freaking yelled at him. He's like, "You're back. Get the fuck out. Go away." No, she was so pissed when she saw him there.
Sorry, guys, I'm reaching back. This is really good. So anyways, I'm how to tell this story.
No, for real. We're already at like an hour and 15 minutes.
You like editing this code?
I know. So, yeah, we're waiting in line. Then we get our food. What happens then?
So we get food. We're waiting in line, and then other friend comes up and is like, "Hey, this dude just told me about this party we could go to."
Yeah.
So we're like, "Okay, where is it?" And she's like, "He hasn't given me the address yet. I'm waiting for him to text me or something." Or
Yeah.
send her the address or something.
Oh, yeah.
Send the address, so we had to use his Snapchat location.
Yeah, to stalk him.
Where the house was at. No, you only got us to the first Halloween party.
Yeah, and then
the first bar. Then
yeah, we came and got that. She left her. We came and got that.
She left her ID like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But so
this is after all that.
This is the end of the night.
This was Christopher was in Betty Bay.
Yeah.
Yes. So then we get our food and we just start eating with this one girl. Okay, yeah, we're just eating with this one girl, and like we're just all besties now, pretty much.
We're pretty much besties. We eat our food,
and then this one dude, he comes up to us and he's like, "Can I take a picture with you guys?" I'm like,
no.
"Okay." And so we took a picture with him.
We did take a picture with that man.
I can't tell you how many times I've taken pictures with strangers after a bar.
That was the only night I did.
I've taken them like 3 or 5 times. It's weird.
I'm the only one with survival skills that.
Says the one who.
Hey, first of all, I have been talking to that man for at least 2 weeks.
No. That's not even what I'm talking about.
Oh, are you talking about the kissing of the stranger?
Yes, the kissing of the stranger.
All I did was kiss the man and then got flowers. That was it.
No, the funny thing is though, when you saw him, you were like, "Is that a Star Wars? Wait, is that a lightsaber?"
Okay. But so we get our food and then we Snapchat location the man. Our friend Snapchat locations the man. We get the address for the house. So we get the location of the house and we originally were gonna safe ride to the house. So we get the address for the house. Now we have the option to either safe ride or walk or go home.
It wasn't even that far.
It took us almost 20 minutes to get to the sketchy neighborhood. We went to the sketchiest part of this Caucasian ass.
It was literally right near the school. It was not that sketchy.
Coda, do you not remember what the streets look like?
It looks like every street.
It looked like a rat gang was gonna come around the corner.
It's not.
Fucking hold on. I got a musical theater to this shit.
Oh my.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like that's something.
It is. It's the Jets. I thought we were gonna have. Was it Sharks versus Jets?
Yeah.
I felt like a Sharks versus Jets brawl was gonna come around the corner, and we were gonna end up get out my part. Not Maria. What's his name?
It really.
Don't fucking ask me shit. I can't. The main male character from West Side Story. If you know how that movie ends, then you know what I'm talking about. That's what I thought we were gonna end up being.
It really was not that bad. It was just cold. That's all.
It was sketchy, and it was wet, and it was far.
It was not that far.
I was tired. It was far, and I had plans.
Oh my gosh.
It's their fault because if it wasn't you.
No.
If we had gotten back to the apartment
Okay, but I didn't know you were having that.
I had told y'all.
No, you didn't.
Wait,
Not me.
No, personal benefits, man.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, my brain, I wasn't all there.
He was asleep. He had work at 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
That's why we said Chris back.
Yes.
I no longer work there. Thanks.
So we wandered through the streets of this town at almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Literally less than a block.
First, we went the wrong direction to the house.
We walked by one building and we were like, oh shit, so we turned back.
It was a whole block, basically.
It was not a whole block.
It was a whole block because I saw it. We ended up on a different street.
Janisa is being dramatic.
I am not.
Yes.
And I was the only one with survival skills at this point. So, we go. The whole thing starts off. We go in the wrong direction, then we go in the right direction, and then we get to the area that the house is in. Now we get to the area the house is in, and we can't figure out where the house is at. We walked like 2 streets down from the house, and then we had to go back up the street. And then at some point we're standing at the corner, and then 2 guys in a truck pull up. Oh, and they're like, was it the 2 dudes from the bar?
Mm-hmm.
It was the dudes from the bar that originally told us where the party was at. So we talked to them, and they're like, yeah, the party's dead. I walked this far for a dead party.
We weren't that far from home. We were not that far from home. We could have walked.
I didn't want to. I was tired. And you was tired? I was.
Oh, and then we walked back in front of the house. Yeah.
Then we walked back to the house, and the dude that from the bar is like, you should knock on the door and tell him that I forgot what his name was.
No, it was a dude that came out of there that was leaving the party. That told them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody told us to tell somebody. I don't remember who, but they got kicked out of the party.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to wait for our safe ride. And then our safe ride pulls up, and they're like, whose car is this?
No, keep in mind, there was one dude waiting. Oh. There was one dude that came out of the party who was just waiting outside, and then, like, a car pulled up, and, I don't know, they said something or something to the dude, and, like, drove off, speeding off.
Yeah.
And the dude, like, asked us, do you know what he just said?
And we're like, no.
He asked us that repeatedly. Then he brought his whole gang out of the party. There were probably like 20 dudes.
We almost got jumped.
Yeah, we did not almost get jumped. And they just started like, when the car pulled up to pick us up, they were like,
whose fucking car is this?
No, they were pissed.
They were like, it's ours. And then they were like, oh, okay. Nice night. So we get in the car and we finally go home, and that's pretty much it. I'm not letting y'all go out without me ever again. Y'all need an adult to supervise. Natalie and Coda.
Mainly Natalie. But it was her idea.
And you were the main one who was like, let's suck it down, round 2. And if I'm DDing, I'm DDing. I'm wrangling the cat.
Oh, Andy. Your receipt story.
We're talking about random shit.
Oh.
If you want to,
Have stories?
we have one more. The police.
Oh,
No, we're gonna say that one last.
Oh, okay. Okay, guys, it's gonna be like a 5-minute or less wrap up, okay? So, my friends and I, we go to KC. We go to this Korean barbecue place that I suggest. So good. So good, guys. It's a little park. Anyways, so we went. And the waiters there were so freaking cute. My friends and I were literally like tweaking out. Like, we were like tweaking, man. We even went to the bar with like, guys, like, oh my gosh, like, these people are so cute. And you know what? If you think we're weird, well, then, grow up and get a life. That's just life. Okay? Okay. So, it's getting to the end of, like, us eating and we're getting ready to leave. I'm like, guys, because I've seen it on so many shows and whatnot. I'm like, guys, shall I leave my phone number on the receipt? They're like, yeah, do that. Okay, cool. Guys, I got no courage in me. I got no courage. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. They're like, you should do that. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. My friend literally grabs the receipt, puts my number on it, and writes, I think you're cute. And I was like, there's no freaking way. She was like, well, do you want to give it? I was like, well, first of all, it's the receipt, so just give it to him. So, she gave it to him. Guys, not one text. It was like 2 times.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay, Janisa, you start off because you remember most of this one.
Okay, these are remember most stories that involve you. So.
Well, also I just have bad memory, but this one for sure.
So I'm gonna skip straight to the end of the night for this one. We had been drunk. Coda mostly is the drunk. And also, fun fact, before we went drink, all Coda ate was turkey and carrots. I can't say shit. But that was and I think did you eat food before that?
No.
All she had was turkey and carrots. Not even like Thanksgiving turkey. I mean like lunch meat turkey. It was 2 pieces. 2 pieces of turkey. So then we sliced. So I fucking so we go and do bar shit, do rendezvous, and then we're on our way back.
That on our way back, I could feel something coming out. I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. And then
We had also gotten food from the food truck. So of that food truck, this is a different food truck. This is the top of the food truck.
Oh, yeah.
It was the fries. So, and from my point of view, I see Coda. Coda's like, I hear Coda go, oh shit. And I see her start shaking. And she goes, oh shit. Just watching this happen. I'm watching it happen. And then there was nothing I could do to stop it. What happened? So, about 2 more times. Then she just throws up. Oh, multiple times. It was safe ride.
Projectile.
On the floor. And then I'm like, oh,
No. So bad.
so that happens. The safe ride pulls over. And then we get her the towel. They get her the towels from the back. And then the towels in the back. That's what we're using safe ride for. True. So we get the towels from the back. And then we assume that we're going back to the apartment. We did not go back to the UPD officer. And then the UPD officer that comes out of the building is my advisor. Our advisor. So he comes out the building and I'm like, as long as he doesn't see my face.
And I'm over here thinking, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I don't want to get arrested. That's all I'm thinking.
But this is how we go to jail. John, in fact, fucking damn it, Dave. So somehow, he talks to the officer, and he's just making sure that code is okay.
Yeah, he's asking me questions. And then he asked me, who's the president? I'm like, I don't know. I don't keep up with that. I had no idea.
So because the way I would have asked of the country or this shithole. Well,
It was.
that's more.
It was Biden.
Eden.
So
I know.
so he questions us, and then we go along our merry way. I don't know if it's merry anymore. It was merry because after walking away, Coda fucking goes, "He's so high."
Loud enough so he could hear.
Coda thought she was gonna fart her way out of it because we were already out of it.
That was so funny.
At this point, I'm just like, and first time you go all with Coda, you're just like, I want to go.
I just laughed.
Where do my friends go?
Wait, Annie, here. Annie this.
Okay, so post that. I'm in my room, okay, and I'm like waiting for this to come up. At the same time, I'm like already in bed just watching TikTok, and I hear the comment, and one of my friends go, Annie, and I come on, I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, oh, they're like cracking, and I'm like, oh my god, what happened? And Claire comes in, she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what happened? And Tony committed a murder. I'm like, oh my gosh. And we're cousin, she's flop. And
Oh,
Oh my god.
and there were pieces of carrot
oh,
everywhere.
shit.
I'm sorry.
But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not that we're to be mean, but when she walked by, I was like, I can look at something wrong.
It was so bad.
She was like, stop. She's like, sorry, but it was no way she was saying it. I was like, oh,
I felt bad.
oh my god.
Okay, context for this next story.
Oh, hold on. Hence why you never drink on an empty stomach,
Or with just 3 pieces of belly.
or with just 3 pieces of deli and carrots. Also, I will probably never drink that much again.
So, prepping for the next story, my roommate has that one fear of, like, the fear of throwing up. I can't think of the name of it.
Emetophobia.
Emetophobia. So my roommate is emetophobia.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
So
Wait, do you want me to cut the name out?
I said orange.
Oh, okay.
But, so I grew up on a farm, so I've dealt with some nasty shit, right? Literally nasty shit. But so I'm just kind of used to it. I'm the designated puke cleaner up at my house because my mom's also emetophobic. So I'm used to it. One night, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and my phone is ringing. I see it's Aura, and I go, "What the fuck is Aura calling me?" I go, "Hello." And she goes, Chris, I blew up. This is a grown woman. And I'm like,
Don't be scary.
It is scary.
I do the same thing when I'm sick. I'm not making fun of her fear. I'm making fun of her for going, Chris, I blew up. Like,
Oh, I think I need to charge it.
I love you, Aura Pinky.
I am not wrapping this up like a Christmas present haphazardly and terribly, so you can know that I did it. Okay, this is us signing off. This is by Christopher. I go last.
Signing out, this is Andrea.
Signing out, this is Janisa. Signing out, this is Hunter.
Signing out, this is Kara. And last but not least, signing out, this is Kai on the You Thought This Was a Normal podcast. See you next week.